Hello, Leo. Today we're going to try something different. We're going to do a video on what the person who hurt you the deepest might not be telling you or might not know themselves. If you're a sensitive person or you can't handle the truth or maybe you just really don't want to know the truth, I would advise you to either get off my channel or at least get off this video, because this can be brutally honest, and sometimes, people can't handle that, and I'm a truthful person, and sometimes I can come across kind of harsh. I don't mean to. I try to set the knowledge in front of people to help themselves. So let's dig in and see what we can find. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What does Leo need to know about the person that hurt them the deepest? What they might not be telling them and or don't know themselves. Thank you. That was a lot. Now, these videos, that was a whole lot. Wow. These videos may resonate with you, and they may not resonate with you. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. And as far as the brutally honest, it's mostly about the unhealed wounds, and you know how your person's acting. I mean, if it comes out, then you'll automatically understand why. Okay, we have the golden mirror, self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, and love bombing. We have wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. So are you married to this person? Or were you thinking about getting married to this person? We have keys on a ring. Many options, decision, unconventional, string along, and one night stand. Separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, and unsure of future. Seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. Love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. So with this, I'm seeing that you need to do some self-love on yourself, some healing on yourself. Acts, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. Mirror, Mirroring each other's self-image, relationships reflect our wounds and introspection. So this person was put in your life to mirror you, to mirror your own wounds that you might have deep inside you, that you might be hiding even from yourself. Not enough, frustrated in relationship, excuse me, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. Okay. Girl with a snake, empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. Someone or something does not want me to talk. Trying to stop me. But I refuse to be stopped. Sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, and focusing out. The Grim Reaper, the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. Twin flames, yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. Ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, and make new memories. Okay, let's see what this deck has. This is called the Brutally Honest, and it can be brutally honest. Sometimes, you don't want to hear what it tells you. What do you have for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What is the person that hurt them the deepest, not telling them, or may not know about themselves? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the person that hurt them the deepest, not telling them, or may not know themselves? Whoa, that one flew. Whoa, my goodness. Thank you. That was quick. You have a lot of cards in both, more than any other sign I've done so far. Okay, I never felt like this before. So there's a connection there that they feel. There's something with you that they feel that they haven't felt before. I tried. I am sorry. So, someone's sorry. Someone realizes and knows that they hurt you. And, they may not have realized it at the time, or intentionally done it. I can't forgive. So, they either can't forgive you, or can't forgive themselves. It's either either way. It can be both ways, because you have to forgive yourself too. You have to forgive yourself for allowing yourself to go through what it is that you went through. So we were always meant to be together. So, they know that on this journey you were meant to be together. You were meant to have this soul contract, go on this journey together. Even if it didn't work, because like I said, you guys are marrying each other. And sometimes people come into your lives for that very reason. They come into your lives to mirror your own wounds, because when they do something to you and it causes some kind of emotional reaction out of you, whether, it be sadness, it be, anger, feeling unloved, feeling unworthy, that's the wound inside of you that you need to heal. And that's why you're marrying each other. And sometimes they just come in to teach you these lessons, and then after that, you're meant to separate. And, if you're unhappy, you're not meant to stay in it. You're supposed to learn the lessons that you need to learn and move on. A reason for a season, Sometimes it comes in for a reason and just a season. And it doesn't make sense to a lot of people that, that's how it works. But it's not like it was, in the old days. And it's not... I personally believe that relationships come in to teach you something. And when you've learned everything from that relationship that you were meant to learn, to heal yourself, to look inside yourself, then you are supposed to move on. Because if you don't move on, you're holding your own growth back. You're staying in stagnation. So there's a reason why I went into that tangent. But anyway, there was a lack of attraction. So, this could be two things. Maybe they really weren't attracted to you, and maybe, maybe you were just used. Maybe they used you for your time, your energy, your attention, your money, But this could also be that they didn't feel attractive, they didn't feel like you were attracted to them. So take it how it resonates for you. You'll know. I am scared of you. So yeah, you scared them. You triggered their healing. So, and it was so intense, it scared them. It scared them away, possibly. Or it scared them so much that they couldn't open up to you and be vulnerable with you, because they were afraid to do that. They had the mindset of, well, if I open up, I'm just going to get hurt. If I let my walls down, I'm just going to get hurt. So they stayed guarded, because they were scared of you. They knew what you were there for. They knew how strong you really were. And so, some of them might have, manipulated you and brought you down, because they were intimidated by you, because they were scared of you, and they knew the potential that you had, but they didn't want to see you shine, so they did everything they could to tear you down. I wanted to aim for something better for myself, so maybe they felt like there was something better, or, maybe they were... Maybe they wanted a better life, Maybe they felt like they could do more with their life, I mean, it can go all kinds of different ways. Maybe they wanted themselves to be better. Someone will always get hurt. So yeah, like I said, they were afraid of being vulnerable. Because they were afraid that either they would hurt you or you would hurt them, and so they really didn't want to commit. Even if they did commit on paper, they didn't commit in here. They were too scared to. I will come back for you. So, they want to come back for you. They want to make it work. Maybe they were dealing with some unhealed wounds that they didn't even realize they had. Maybe, they went into the dark night of the soul and had to go inside themselves and figure out, why they were being triggered, why they were running, why they were chasing, or why they were just acting the way that they were acting. Sometimes we don't know we have those wounds until something comes along that makes us realize it. At least I know that was the case for me. Until I found tarot, I didn't even know I had any wounds. I didn't even know. I didn't even know how to heal them when I did figure out that I had them. If it wasn't for the tarot, I'm pretty sure I would have never understood. But, for me personally, one day, I just looked up at the sky and I just said, God, all of my relationships can't be this messed up. It can't be them. What is wrong with me? What am I doing wrong? And, when I did that, God led me on a journey. He led me on a healing journey. And He showed me my wounds. And He showed me. He had people set those tools at my feet and let me choose whether or not to pick them up. Well, I wanted my life to change. I wanted something different. I wanted to be a better person. I wanted to do things in life. I wanted to help people. So I decided to pick those tools up and use them. And I'm not going to say that everything inside of me is healed, because we're never fully, completely healed. We just aren't. But I can say that the majority of, the really bad, deep wounds, for me, I've healed. I've worked on. I've seen them in a different light than what I used to. So I have a traumatized inner child. So yeah, see the wounds. It's the wounds. Something happened to them when they were a child, and they carried that through relationship after relationship after relationship, not even realizing that these wounds are what was affecting their relationship. These wounds are what was making them act the way they were, or is what was making them allow others to treat them the way that they allowed others to treat them. A hit and run. So this person may have been an in and out type person. Hit it and quit it. Go somewhere else to where the grass is greener, or they think it's greener, or try to run because they were afraid, they were scared, they were afraid of this intense connection, and so they ran. They just ran. They either didn't know the work, or they didn't want to do the work. We are a bad match. So yeah, maybe they felt like you guys weren't a good match at the time. They would never say that, to you, but if they didn't know their worth at that time, then of course they're going to think you're a bad match, you know, because when you don't know your worth, you bring in and call in the energy of someone else who doesn't know their worth. And if you both don't work on healing that together, then it's going to cause a very toxic relationship. There's going to be fighting. There's going to be abuse. There's going to be belittling. You know, it's just manipulation, charm, love bombing. And we had that out here. So I never wanted to hurt you. So this person never, ever intended on hurting you. They didn't want to hurt you. It was their own wounds that weren't healed. I truly believe that. That's what I feel with this card. It was their own wounds. It had nothing to do with you. Nothing at all. They may have let me speak. They may have projected, you know, the feelings about themselves onto you. But it was never about you. It was always about them. Not enough feelings to continue this relationship. So, you know, maybe they were just so broken, you know, that, and maybe the relationship was just so toxic that they decided that that's it, you know, they're done. There's no reason for them to continue it. So it was pretty intense. Most cards I've gotten. So let's see what, you know, the angels, God, universe, your higher self, divine, anyone from the pure white divine light would like to tell you about this relationship. And what, you know, what their recommendation for you to do is, because, I mean, this just seems like, you know, you learned a lot of lessons about yourself in this relationship, and they had a lot of wounds, a whole lot of wounds. So what do you want to tell Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus about this relationship? What do you recommend they do about this relationship? This relationship that hurt them the deepest. What do you recommend they do about it? No, that's too many at one time. I think my hand slipped. What do you recommend they do about this relationship, please? What do you recommend they do about this relationship that seemed to hurt them the deepest? What do you recommend they do? What should Leo do? I feel like that wanted to come out, but it didn't, so if it's meant to, it will. Okay, well, they're just insisting on giving us a ton of cards, so I can't argue. Cannot argue with God. You cannot argue with God. You cannot argue with your guardian angel, spirit, divine. You know, they have their say, so we'll go with it. Says within the next few weeks, so something's, you know, gonna change or come in, or something is changing in the next 2 weeks, and I'm drawn to the white in this card. So whatever it is, it's divine. Whatever's happening, it's meant to happen. The white and the gold for me signifies, you know, God, your guardian angels, your archangels, divine, whatever it is you believe in. It says remain positive. So, and there we go again, you know, look at that bright light in there. Remain positive, because whatever you're thinking may not be how it truly is, you know? There might be things you don't know, and there might be things you're not seeing yet. They're telling you to remain positive. Recovery. So they're telling you to recover, you know? Go in and rest and recover. And, you know, look, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's an angel behind this person. And, you know, they're surrounding them in love while they're taking a break out and recovering. And it looks like, you know, she's in meditation. She's meditating and kind of, you know, asking God or guardian angels, universe, the divine, to help her. And she's receiving information from them. They're standing behind her and, you know, letting her know she's loved and she's worthy. And she can be a he, you know, and take it how, you know, it resonates. But you're surrounded, you're protected, you're guarded. They want you to recover and heal. See, meditation brings answers. So, like I said, this person is looking up at the sky, at the divine, at God, their guardian angels, spirit, their passed on loved ones, and they're seeking the information. You know, they're going in meditation. They're getting quiet. They're turning off all outside noises, you know what I mean? The TV, the radio, their phones maybe, or they're watching a meditation video on their phones, and just clearing their mind and clearing their chakras and allowing the information to come in. And that's what you're being told to do. Get one with, you know, with God. Improving health. So I think you're supposed to go into this recovery and improve your health. And this can be physical health, you know. It can be your mental health, your emotional health, what you tell yourself, you know. What lies are you telling yourself? Are you telling yourself you're not good enough? Are you telling yourself it'll never happen? Are you, you know, telling yourself you're unworthy of love? Or, you know, maybe you're telling yourself you can't afford it. Maybe you're telling yourself that you don't want to be vulnerable, or you're scared to be vulnerable, you know. But those are lies. They're lies. So, you know, just go in and improve your health, you know, drink more water, ask God and your guardian angels for help. Your passed on loved ones, you know, they love you. They want you to be okay, and they want to give you messages. They want to help guide you, and, you know, they want to see you and be happy and lead you to that happiness, but you have to open up to that. You have to open up to hearing what they're trying to tell you. So, whatever you're worrying, whatever you're thinking about, your answer is yes. So, I don't know what it is you're thinking about, or you know, you may be in your head about, but your answer is yes. Yes, you already know. You're intuitive. Everyone is intuitive. It's just whether or not they listen to what their soul is trying to tell them. You know, what's your gut telling you? What's your heart telling you? You need to listen, because the answer to it is yes. No need to worry. So, you know, they got you. No need to worry. Your ancestors and God and the divine and the universe and your intuition, your soul your past on loved ones, they have you. They have you. You're completely surrounded. You're loved, you know. This woman's throwing her hands up to the sky. This woman or this man. And giving our worries to God because, you know, God knows what plans He has for you. We as human beings do not know. We can jump right back into the fire several times. We can stress out about things and worry about things and not realize that we have not a thing to worry about because they got you. This is their plan. They know the plan. You don't. You're the little ant in the maze running around trying the same thing over and over again, and your intuition and God is up here saying, no, you know, don't go that way. You've already gone that way. How many times have you gone that way? It doesn't work. I know it doesn't make logical sense to you, but go this way. Trust me. You know? So, abundance. So you had yes. Whatever you're thinking about is going to bring you abundance. And abundance doesn't just mean money. Abundance can mean love. Abundance can mean family. Abundance can mean happiness. It can mean all of your dreams coming true. You know, it can be finding the right one that doesn't, you know, hurt you like this person did, you know. So you already have the answer. You already know. I think you're just second guessing yourself. And it says be assertive. So yes, take your power back. Take your power back. Stand on your feet and go for what it is that you're passionate about. Go for what it is that you want. And don't let anyone outside of you or anything outside of you stop you. Set your mind to what you want and go after it. Be assertive. You know? So, that was your reading. I truly hope that this helped you. And you take what wisdom and knowledge you need to take from this. And I hope that you choose to use it to, you know, heal and go after your dreams, because look, hey, they're your birthright. You were born with that right, but so many people outside of you told you so many lies about yourself, and unknowingly you took them into your own subconscious and you started believing them about yourself too. So stop second guessing yourself. Stop believing all the lies that you were conditioned